Hello, gent and gentises! My name is Cantraption, and I'm here with Patrick.
Ahoy!
And we are here to continue our exciting adventure of Divinity Original Sin. Remember from
We are now the comedy duo of Bush and Rock.
Yes. I feel it's a good follow-up to our epic rock, scissor, paper fight. And, you know, if you guys remember how that ended, it didn't end well, so we're just gonna...
So who how does Bush and Rock go? I mean, who wins that fight?
Well... Gosh...
Bush squish covers Rock, Rock squishes Bush? I don't know.
I think it's, Bush grows on Rock. And then...
Isn't that moss?
Well then... What would beat moss?
Fire!
Okay.
I have a big bush.
Yeah, no. I can't remember. What was that? C? I can't remember what the... Okay, yes, it was C. I was just like, what is the sneak button again, so I don't have to walk around as a bush the whole time?
Okay, now, so what was our goal again? Who are we looking for? Were you just wandering around town?
We were supposed to go to the inn and, like, investigate stuff, but I mean, like, I don't know. I kind of just
There's
wander.
the klepto again, searching everything, stealing all the things.
I haven't stolen anything in this episode yet, sir. Although there is a...
In this episode yet. I like that little caveat there.
Let me see here. Warrior's tool. Oh, wheatstone. Okay, yeah, I could use that. And a mug of ale.
Wet stone.
Whatever. They're...
You don't get stoned off wheat.
Okay. If you say so. I mean, you know... Oh, what?
I'm more of a barley man myself.
What is over here? Some kind of...
We probably have to go
fair?
around.
Oh boy, there's a circus! I love circuses.
Well, if it's anything like the fair in Chrono Trigger, this is going to end badly.
I vaguely remember Chrono Trigger, but I'm not sure how much of it.
That is a video you need to do, sir. That's a good one.
Fantastic.
What, the brown?
Today, I think, a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a close to you, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
Well, hello there.
Hello there, Reginald. There's someone talking behind the tent, but I can't actually see them to click on them, so I'm gonna talk to you. You there, take a seat, prepare to laugh your head off, cry your eyes out, and teeter on the edge of your seat with an original tale of Stefan. Stefan, the talking, severed head. Oh, it's the head that's talking! Ew! Okay, sure. Tell me about the talking head.
I've seen this trick before. It's just a man underneath the counter.
Probably. That's right, a talking head, and he doesn't just talk, he weaves you a yarn so fantastic you'll be begging to hear just one more. And just one more. It's quite a story how I found him, too. Let's hear the story. I obtained this curio by some rather sensational means. Is he undead? Did you dig him up? You see, I was diving in search of rare medical sea herbs. I volunteer at the local children's apothecary on weekends. In the shallows around Cecile's own Black Cove, and I spotted something amazing, the chest belonging to a fabled captain, Firebeard, the most prolific pirate of the days of old. I thought the chest was stuck full. I summoned a swell of great strength, and I pried it free from its ancient rock. I had the treasure of a lifetime in my very hand, but then, slurp gulp, I was swallowed by an ornery kraken that seemed to appear from nowhere. Oh boy.
And the only thing you came away with was head. You got head.
I feel like he's the one telling the crazy stories and not the head. In the hubbub, I lost hold of my prize and watched it sink to the bottom of the beast's cavernous belly. Still, I feared only for a moment that all was futile. Okay. Before my mind's eye swam the face of many war widows and leprotic orphans who would be lost without the charitable support, and I knew I had to live. Grabbing fast to the hilt of a cutlass that floated by at just that moment, I summoned all my strength and slashed a great gash in the creature's gut. Freeing myself from my would-be tomb, I swam as quickly as I could, first to the surface, and then to the shore. It was there, along the rocky beach, that I tripped over this talking head. Strange, isn't it? I'm like, where's this going? Okay. Thanks. I'd asked you to tell me about yourself, but I feel you already have. So, let's... I don't know.
Until we meet again.
I'm just gonna...
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Arhu? Has the head been saying anything interesting since you've been sitting there?
He's just talking about creamy blue and gory reds, and he's being very poetic and not really... Everybody here is cheering him. This lady here is over like, fantastic! And I'm like, I've seen better.
Okay. We're all going yeehaw for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't know we were in the West.
Hey Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat!
Well,
Hey,
hello there.
Cedric. You there! Sit still, right in front. I'll excite you. I'll
Hey,
delight
I'll
you.
listen.
I've been expecting you. If you know where that's from, let me know in the comments below. I'll beguile you. I'll be smile you. Okay? I'm Cedric the Sensational, and I'm playing to an empty audience. Tell me about yourself. Don't pity me. No, sir. Just a few years ago, I was all singing, all
You were all
dancing,
oiled up and wrestling pigs.
all sensational darling of the town. People came from far and wide just to witness my amazing act. Okay, Cedric. When Reginald came, he brought some fantastic prop with him. Have you seen it? A talking head. I never expected to see a gimmick like that to be my main competition. Tell me about the competition. Journal update. Oh boy. It seems even my unusually choicy audience has been taken in by the hack, little gizmo. I'm a man of skill, sleight of hand, feats of wit, and pure entertainment! Like me. This curio is ruining what used to be an art. Okay, Cedric. And even when there's no crowd to speak of, old Reggie still has at least one fan calling bravo and yeehaw! Sure as the sun sets, that one devotee attracts 5 more, and those 5 more all curious about the commotion. I see.
I did not have sexual relations with that audience member.
I don't know how he inspired such loyalty with less talent contained between his hat and his boot than I've seen in a crusty kerchief. Dokes.
Until we meet again.
Let me see here. Where's my journal? I want to see what am I writing here? The talking statue?
Warming the crowd.
Alright, let me see here. We met Cedric, a frustrated entertaining at the fair, who told us he just attract a crowd. Okay. I don't know what he wants from us, per se, if anything.
Well, find me a skimpy outfit. I can fix this.
Let's see here. We're like not actually going anywhere near the inn that we're probably supposed to be heading towards, but hey, we'll get there eventually. What?
Sure, I'll give you some gold there, buddy.
Our attitude increased?
Oh, look at that.
Both our
I got
attitude
attitude? No, you didn't.
Until we meet again.
Well, I got the attitude too. I don't know how, but I did. Oh, is there another gate? Your return marks the victory of something, something or other. What did he say? I don't.
Something, Arhu.
Arhu? Okay, we're in the Legionnaires' camp there. Just don't mind me. Just,
This town is massive, man. What the hell?
I don't know. Okay.
Hey, there's a practice target over there for you to practice your archery.
Shh, shh, shh. That episode never got aired.
Doesn't matter. Still happened.
Hey, I saved you in the end. That's all that matters. Right?
Questionable. Broom, 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 broom. Old wooden shield, training sword. Ooh.
Evidence
And there's
chest.
bucklers inside the room over there.
Okay. Oh, okay. It just took me a minute. What the brown? I hope that was a cat and not some demonic
What
monster.
the fizz-knuckle?
What the fizz-knuckle?
What the fizz-knuckle?
Hmm. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Just double checking. Because there's one of my like talk button for event is alt, and one of the alts is also the button that lets me see what's on the ground. 9-inch nails. Oh, trap disarm tool.
Wait.
Taking that.
Why is Arhu a... He is a cat man. Look at that.
Wait,
He's
what?
the cat man. Look at this.
I didn't even
Roll your
know...
cursor over the cat.
Yeah, no, I see that his name is Arhu. His attitude is 30. Is that their attitude
I have
towards
no idea
us?
what that means.
Oh, apparently my sneak failed after I'd like walked right in front of him, but like, what? Huh?
Yeah, because he can see you in that barrel, so...
Well, yes, but I'm just like...
Good job, Ace.
Arhu is actually a cat? I don't know. Painting of a
Well,
pig.
he does like to make a lot of cat references, and we did start calling him the cat man.
Is this like... What's-her-face from, Bleach, who turns into a cat all the time?
I don't know anything about all that crazy anime stuff, so...
The absence of the 7 gods. Ooh, what's that? Oh, okay. I've got a book! Oh, my inventory actually has a scrolling bar, so it's not full. I wonder how much I can carry. The absence of the 7 gods.
It almost looks like you're moonwalking in place. I wished I could get a video of this. Your legs are sticking out of the barrel and you're kind of moonwalking in place. This is awesome.
The absence of the 7 gods. Nobody knows for certain why the gods left Revellon. We cannot say for sure when they left, but estimation place it nearly 2,000 years ago. Wise folk from all over the country have studied this exodus of the gods, while their priests believe that the gods are still among us and watch over us unseen so that they might judge us by our deeds. Some scholars believe the gods never existed and are nothing more than fables. That doesn't surprise me after 2,000 years.
He Who Smelt It, Volume 2. I'm surprised there's a whole Volume 1 about it.
What? Magical unlock.
Over here, over here, on this desk. And he's got a painting of a pig.
I know. You want to grab that?
I am not going to steal his painting of a pig. Come on, dude.
It could be valuable.
Look, the last time we tried to do something, find things valuable, we had an argument about it, and we see how well that ended. Not about to have Arhu turn me into a cat.
Universal construction controller. Okay, anyways. Okay, I think I've got it. Okay. Got all I need. Except
You've
these.
completely stripped his study bare of all of his valuables.
Mm-hmm.
You stole the goddamn painting of a pig.
Yep. I'm gonna see if there's. Okay, let me see here.
What are you going to do with a painting of a pig?
It says, and I quote, "It's worth a pretty penny."
Pennies are not pretty.
I think it's worth 360 gold. Okay, so shut your mouth.
Yes, well, I have a light golden spoon worth 270, so meh.
I think I also have golden spoon. But we should talk to Arhu.
And I have a fish, and I can smack you with a fish.
Well, hello there.
Let me see. Oh, so now you're talking to me as a cat. Okay, Source Hunter, welcome to my most humble atelier. Attire. I'm not sure what that word is. No need to look so flabbergasted. It is I, Arhu. Really, in my other rather preferred guise. Okay, so are you a cat that turns into a man, or a man that turns into a cat? So now that the cat is out of the bag, what can I do for you? How about you tell me a bit more about yourself, Arhu? But certainly, what would you like to know? Who, or rather, what are you? Oh, I am but a wizard, a guardian of man and beast. And indeed I am both. My body, like any other, is bound to temporal decay, but my spirit is a speck of light that shone forth from the eternal sun that is cosmic soul. My task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature, and the very antithesis of which is the intrigue spun by demons and directors of the dead, hence my involvement in Cecile. You see, my one desire is to witness a world in which every mother looks around her and purrs with calm contentment, for she knows that her chick or children, her cub or calves, will grow up without knowing the meaning of menace, the enfeeblement of fear. Okay. To my great regret, none of them purr as yet.
What you said.
So can you take the guise for a cat and prefer over human form? Sometimes like that, yes. Polymorphing has always been a hobby of mine, and okay, I see how it is. And I use it quite often. Does it surprise you that I favor my feline figure? Ha! Oh, it does many. But then again, you haven't experienced just how far certain boundaries are pushed back when you tread upon the realm of instinct. Even an articulated speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. He's a furry. It's handy to speak in more than meows, no question. Opposable thumbs, I couldn't brew potions or make machines without them. This I freely admit. But to be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness, you couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. Okay, isn't it dangerous to polymorph like you do? What if you got stuck in another form? Oh, that'll never happen. Granted, which could make the polymorph permanent if she'd enchanted me in my cat guise, but I'll just have to be careful around witches, won't I? I'm my own wizard, you know, and I don't intend to become another's familiar. Okie dokes. Let's talk about the Source Hunter's business. You know, why we're here in the first place. By all means, let's discuss Jake's murder. Murder most foul. Of course.
Dun dun dun.
Bum bum bum. Of course, I hope your investigation fares well. What happened the night of the murder? I can but piece together what few morsels fell from the grapevine into rather disappointing meal, I'm afraid. I'm reading this, but the whole time he's like pouncing around. They say a woman arrived in the King Crab Inn sometime after midnight. She retired to a room on the ground floor where she was soon joined by a man who had been nursing the same cup of wine for hours. Journal update. I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour later, another figure arrived, headed for the same room. Soon after, a terrible commotion erupted, and the thundering light of magic was witnessed by the few remaining patrons. It took a while for our landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. When he finally did, he found Jake murdered there. Or, he found Jake there, dead. Same thing. Thanks. And how and...
Dramatizing.
How and why he came to be there, no one knows, but I had a good look around the scene of the crime before the Legion barred anyone from entering. The traces of magic I felt were vile source, no doubt. Okay, who in your opinion are the suspects? I myself have none, even though the rest of the town are already mentally tried and convicted. Jake's wife, Esmeralda. Okay, so the wife is a suspect. Now, it may well be established that she is, in fact, the guilty party. I'm not claiming that I'm certain she's innocent, but let's just say that if I really thought this murder case would be so easily resolved, I wouldn't have sent source hunters. Okay. I'm so warm right now. Is there more? Tell me about the stranger you
No, you're not. I fumbled.
Oh, you fumbled. Well, the cat's warm at any rate.
It's a warm cat.
Warm pussy.
I wasn't gonna go there, but okay.
No, I was just thinking of the song. Anyways, I can't say much
Now all you need is a wet scroll, and we can just finish this whole joke. Or a rain scroll.
I can't
messed that up.
say much more, but that they're madmen, all these strangers to us, because they're alliance with what should be natural enemy. We won't see many teaming up. Terrifying. Okay. Yep. Well, that's all we're gonna get out of him. You seem to have a bit of a work problem, do you not? How did you design those magical ballistas of yours? Oh yes, the magical ballistas. What are those things? I heard that was the thing. A mere trifle for one with the intellect of a feline and the engineering skill of a human. You basically construct a plastic ballista and 100% legally obtain self-regenerating source of destructive magic to it. Okay. And Bobcat's your uncle.
Bobcat Goldwhite. Whee!
And undead threat. Those are raining and the dead well among us. Simply must be. But even though I have spent many a night leaping from tree to rooftop, watching other citizens stagger home from inn or simply burn the midnight oil, I haven't spied a single soul worthy of true suspicion. Okay. The enemy is wily. They know us better than we know them, and they found ways to avoid both detection and distrust. And yet I am somehow convinced that you may succeed with Legion, and I have failed. Call it instinct. Okay, I'm not even going to talk about the orcs.
Until we meet again.
He just talks a lot. So many characters just talk too much. All right.
Yeah, that's the only thing. You know, it's good to have RPG. It's good to have life and information, but calm the fuck down.
All right, let me see here. What's in this room? A light gold cup, gold coin. The String Enthusiast, Volume 1. Oops, I'm a detective. A key. And okay, I need the key. I'm just gonna say right now, I need the key. I don't know what's in there.
What key do you need?
It's on top of the bookshelf. I just gotta wait until the commander turns her way. He's only level 5. I think I can do this. Shh. It's okay. She's gonna turn her way. Turn away.
You should have rolled a Kender. My god.
A Kender?
You've never read Dragonlance, have you?
Nope.
Okay. In Dragonlance, there are a race of halfling-type creatures called Kender. They are often struck with a thing called wanderlust early in life, which makes them want to wander the world, and they also have a bad habit of putting everything in their pockets that's not nailed down.
Uh-huh.
Which you're apparently doing as well.
Yeah, well, you know. Oh well. I want the Lord Commander's journal. What can I say? He's just gonna turn away long enough for me to get it.
Fail.
Stop it! Stop
Fail.
looking at me! Okay.
You are not
Oh
prepared.
wow, that is actually, those are valuable. Okay, I think I have everything of value in this room now. So let's talk to the commander. Are you downstairs?
Yes, I'm hanging around in the jail. Because I'm just that kind of girl.
Oh, I see. Jailbait.
Hey.
What have we here? A so-called source hunter, eh? Ha! Look, do what you must in Sicile, but don't make waves, and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs. You hear? I have enough on my mind running expeditions into hostile territory, not to mention I stole everything of value in this room. Tell me about yourself. I am Captain Arius.
Oh God.
If you must know, leader of the Legion in Sicile, by which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead, for I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into driveling horde of their own misshapen number. Okay. Do you know anything about Jake's murder? Gods above, some politician snuffs it, and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told what... Blah, blah, blah. Oh my goodness, I can't sight read. I told that wizard brat of an Arhu not to bother, but he just had to send the source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians, they see a pigeon poop and they think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand, I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecile. Not Arhu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's murder if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary.
Yeah, you're a douche nozzle. How about no?
He's a douche nozzle, but I got 900 experience for that. The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the god you have my permission to enter. Now off with you. Oh, okay, good. Now we have permission to actually go there.
Oh, well, I didn't realize we needed permission, so I guess it's a good thing that you talked to the douche nozzle, because otherwise I would have punched him in the face.
Yeah, it would have a repeat of the bridge, and then the storeroom.
Yeah, and then the warehouse. And if you really want me to, I can just go start causing trouble down here, too.
No, that's okay. I haven't saved, and I would rather not have to loot all these items again.
Where's your sense of adventure? Oh my god.
We're only level 2! You remember what happened last time we fought against level 4s and 5s. Esmeralda is Jake's wife, well, widow. Everyone in town down at the crab on the beach is convinced she killed him. Now the girl has a reputation of being a flirt. There is that, but that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do you source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past. Well, hold on now, sir. I don't appreciate
Hey, I am not associated with those douchebags.
Straight face in order, never wrongly tortured and executed. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face that you've never wrongly tortured or executed someone?
Yeah. I mean, I can change that with you if you want to be an asshole, but...
Well, I mean, there was the bridge, but no one knows we did that. Hardly, but I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see, not idle suspicions. Okay, let's talk about something. Legion... Do you know anything about the undead? I'll listen to me, blah, 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 entirely, but if there's one useful thing...
I know lots of things about the undead. They're and dead and awfully bony, usually.
Those 7 worthless gods up there, it's about times one other than the Legion gives. Okay, I can only hope some fresh ideas are coursing through the source-obsessed brain of yours, and that they will take root before the undead scoop those same brains out of your shattered skull. They seem to be a bit weaker in the west, as a good place as any to start if you want to flex your muscles. So the west before the east, as far as undead are concerned. Okay, and is there anything else I might be able to ask you that would be of any relevance whatsoever? How are you enjoying Cecile? No, that's not a relevant question.
I love it here. It's... meh.
So hazy.
Well, if you'd stop smoking all the ganja, you know, yeah.
If you stop smoking all the wheat stones. I'd say they are looking for a weak spot in our defense. They can't make an attack on land for fear of Arhu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. They won't succeed, though, not against the Legion. Okay, so you have nothing to say about the orcs. Okay, I'm done. I'm out.
Until we meet
I'm good.
outta
I'm good. Stop talking. Blah, 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 blah.
Training sword, one-handed sword. Anything interesting down here?
There's a jail key on the floor if you want to go pick it up. I ain't touched nothing.
Which direction is that guy even facing? Okay.
Well, you can always zoom in and take a look.
Okay, I got the key. Got the jail key. There's a journal in that cell over there.
And there's a field guide over here, and some bread, and a bucket, and a broad skull.
A broad skull, okay.
Yeah, I always wanted one of those too.
Oh, excuse me, Grabby Gus. This is the Legion's treasure room. And absolutely no
Oh god,
non-Legionnaires
oh god, we're all
allowed
gonna
in.
die.
Until we meet again.
I'm just gonna save right here and,
Oh god. And this is where things get interesting.
I don't know that I know how to get in there per se, because I mean, like, I'd have to distract the guard or kill him. And while he is only level 3, I mean, it'd be, you know, awkward.
Well, the other guard's level 4.
Well, hello there. Until we meet again.
Can I? Okay, one second. Tiptoeing softly.
I am a giant rock sneaking right behind you and pushing up against you. You do not notice me here. What?
Tiptoe quietly now. Okay, I've got 2 journals.
Yes, because a giant rock doesn't stand out in the. Oh my god.
I'll have to read
Seriously,
some of these
dude,
books
are
later,
you-
but let's read the Lord Commander's journal and then the journal we found in the cell, and then we'll... Cecile, day 1.
Anybody
troops-
home?
What did you poke the skeleton?
I poked the skeleton.
I didn't even
She got a boner.
Okay, let me see. Day 1. Troops settling in sufficient rations. Sufficient equipment should be quick enough job to rout those bastard skeletons. Saw a large papillion Machian specimen perched on the trunk of a tree near the barracks. Day 2. Bolero and Thorson spotted upon my window this morning. Very satisfactory. Undead rather more vicious than previously believed. Source unknown. Day 3. Borders completely secured. Arhu, a mad fool, end of quotations, assures me he is working on some or other magnificent invention to stay the tide of undead. I'll rely on swords, not magic. No sightings today. Shame. So you like birds, apparently. Day 4. Undead encroachment worsening, but hard to remain upset with the Carex Butas natalensis perched on the wood post outside one's door. Lovely girl, spotted like a cheetah, but twice as striking against her Titian wing. Day 5.
Klaatu Barata Nikto.
The undead seem to be several types, similar to those of an organized army. Archers, mages, clubbers, executioners. Would that I could take a wing and fly away like one of my darlings. So, the commander has an obsession with birds, which may just be Arhu messing with him. Just saying. And then the journal I found in the cell. I will write down my complaints about the poor condition in this prison. The food is bad, the guards are cruel, and the cells are... The rest of the text is obscured by red ink, and the following lines have been added. The food is excellent, the guards are fair, and the cell are really quite lovely. Obviously, the writer had a sudden change of heart.
Yeah, this bed is pretty comfortable.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, anyways.
Well,
That's it.
Fine, I'll try a different room then. Fine, be that way. Open up the other cell. We'll try this bed. It'll be like Hotels.com, only for prisons.
Well, okay.
Good job.
Should have been sneaking when I did that. Look, not my fault. Anyways, that's all the time we have for in this episode. Yep, this is a perfect place to stop. Okay, well, thank you, gent and gentesses, for watching. If you like this episode, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to see more of Divinity Original Sin, give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos that I have done, click on the annotations. And as always, I will see all you lovely gent and gentesses in the next episode. Bye-bye.
I don't know. Maybe I should have showed off my cleavage.
One of your body members is up. Yeah, thanks.
This is what we get for killing drunk artists.
Gonna go down swinging. Cornelia! Not
Are you trying to say I'm fat? Oh my god.
Shit!
What?
Kill me! Right? Oh god! That ain't good.
Is that what it says?
No, So we're back to, little help!
Let's try